following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to our man Dave in Clearwater. Hey, Dave, Happy New Year. What's happening, man?
Happy New Year to you, my brother. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, man. How you been?
I am doing well, man. I'm doing well. Can I throw a quote out at you?
Sure.
In the market, somebody knows something. Someone always knows something. That statement was made by a great trader by the name of Tom O'Brien about 6-7 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
And it kind of hit me like a brick. You're right. Somebody always knows something.
Hey, Carlos, what's going on, brother?
I'm calling you back, Tom. This morning I had the pleasure to talk to you and your son, and I don't want to miss the opportunity to talk to you again.
Well, I think you made some money on this bond.
Oh, yes, Tom. Your newsletter helped me.
That's a beautiful thing. We appreciate you growling, prowling with us out here.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, a great weekend, folks. It's the TGIF, and it's a 3-day weekend. Release the need to be right. When you believe something, you assume you're right. You may even destroy relationships in order to defend your position. Let go of the need to defend your position. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. Dow Industrial's down 39, Nasdaq's up 13, S&P's a flat. Gold contract down $5, trading at $12.36 an ounce. Silver down 6 cents at $18 flat. Platinum down $9 at $1,003 an ounce. Copper off a penny at $2.70 a pound. Light sweet crude flat, $53.34 a barrel. Notes, 10-year note up 8 ticks, 124.23. 30-year bond up 17 ticks, 151.12. Now both notes and bonds. Yesterday, folks, notes went higher, needed more volume. Bonds went higher, had the volume. Today they both need more volume. They get the bounce, but they need more volume. King dollar. King dollar up 505 ticks, traded 100.935. The euro is at 106, and the yen is trading at 112.93. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at it. What do you have? We got option expiration, folks. You get another hour coming into the close. You can expect that we're going to have some volume right at the close coming in on option expiration. So the real kick is going to be where is the S&Ps and where is the Dow Industrials. Right now, you get the SPY trading sideways. We're at 234. The high out here is 235.15. So bottom line is that we'll see if, in fact, it's going to claw its way up into these highs once again. Dow Industrials, what do you have with the Dow? The Dow right now is down $34. It's down $40 right now. And the crucial thing out here today goes like this. The volume is going to come in at the close. So if we stay where we are right now, that'll be very subtle, but guess what? That'll be a lower price having volume. You push up a little bit higher inside the Dow. If we can push into the just 620 mark, which is only 30 points, that'll be saying you're pushing those highs and you're pushing those highs on volume. Composite, the NASDAQ composite, the composite out here is trading at the highs. So we're going to have divergence. That's the way this is setting up right now, okay? We're up $12. You're at 58.27. What the divergence would be is that I expect the NASDAQ volume will also come in. So if the NASDAQ stays where we're at, guess what? That's pushing highs with volume. If the Dow stays and the S&P stay where we're at, that'll be saying that you're coming downtown with volume. Gold contract. What do we have with the gold contract? Gold contract's down $5 right now, 480. You've done 154,000 contracts. Bottom line, that's building cause to get, well, it's a confirmed ABC structure on the way up. Going up into the 1289 area. I expect we're going to get the 1315 out of this. She's hanging right at the highs. The swing high that we're talking about, and this is really, this is absolutely wild how this is shaking out. So picture, Fridays in the metal market are always dangerous. Bottom line is the gold market has held. That also being said, this is how this shakes out. The high that it's going after is 1246.60, and we hit 1245.10. If you're a bull, that's exactly what you like to see out here. Why? Because you have volume out here of 154,000. We want to see that come in there with like 150. We want to see that come in there with 175,000, 200,000 contracts. And I expect that's exactly what we're going to get. Silver, same type of setup. We take a look at the silver market. What we have with silver is this. Excuse me, folks. Silver's trading at $18.10. That is hanging right at the highs. You've done 50,000 contracts out here today. You're hanging right under the, well, silver actually got over the little consolidation it was in last week. Silver is 18 bucks. That is looking to get into the $19.12 level. Note, 10-year note. What do we have with the 10-year note? 10-year note right now, it has the price. You're up 9 cents. You have 101,000 contracts, and I want to see a lot more contract volume than that. That's light volume for the 10-year. What you have with the 10-year is this. We want to see volume get up about 1.5, 1.6 million contracts. I expect we're going to get it. We're going to get the test of it at least. We're at 124.23. The low of the last swing high is 124.31. The high out here is 125.18. We go take a look at the 30-year. What you have with the 30-year, it's the same type of setup. The difference being is that the 30-year did get volume yesterday. The volume out here today definitely has to pick up, and I don't expect it's going to pick up as we get into the close. You're up 18 ticks. You've done 171,000 contracts. Yesterday we banged out 271. That's what it should be banging out in order to get up into and over this swing high from the 8th of February. So the low of that 8th is 152.02. The high is 153.21. King dollar. What do we have with King dollar? King dollar's up 500 ticks. King dollar's up with anemic volume. Bottom line, King dollar wants lower price. When you get bounces, this is what you want to look for if you think that the good old King dollar was going south, which I think is going south. It's a confirmed ABC structure on the way down. We went downtown yesterday with 41,000 shares, contracts rather. You're up today with 26,000. You have a high volume swing low at 40,000. When it did the counter trend bounce from the 8th of February through Wednesday, bottom line, you were going to 61,000 contracts. So the supply line is pretty incredible inside King dollar. It's a confirmed ABC structure on the way down. Your price projection on King dollar is 96.925. So the kicker is going to be here. How does the market close? Is the market going to close, bottom line, in the green? NASDAQ wants to close in the green. You can see that NASDAQ all day long has been going sideways to slightly up into the green. Dow Industrials is getting some juice here. You know, bottom line is that the low of the Dow today was 20,532, and you're at 20,583 right now. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials right now are down 36. NASDAQ is flat. NASDAQ is up 14. S&P's are flat. Gold's down 490. Silver's down 6 cents. We're going to be right back, folks.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Until recently, it was almost impossible for the average investor to hedge against currency risk in Europe or Japan. For a bold trade on Europe or Japan that protects against moves in currency, trade HEGE or HEGJ, 2 times currency hedged leveraged ETFs from Direction Investments. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 39. You get the NASDAQ up 13. S&P's a flat. And, folks, as you come over to our website at TFNN, you're going to see right on the front page. Now, this isn't something that we haven't done this. I haven't done this in years. So when you take a look at the front page, what you're going to see is you're going to see a live event with Tom O'Brien, and it's free to attend. Nadex is going to sponsor an event in Tampa, Florida. It's going to be at the Westin in Tampa. This event is going to be 6 weeks from tomorrow. So it's on March 18th. And what we're going to do is this. It's going to be a great event. If you can make it, please come. And please don't sign up if you can't make it, because what the bottom line is that you'll see how extensive it is. We're going to start the event off with a continental breakfast. We're going to have a check-in. I'm going to do 2 different parts of a workshop. I'm going to be on from 8:45 to 10 o'clock in the morning. That's going to be the first part. Then we're going to have a break. Then I'm going to come back on from 10:15 to 11:30. And what I'm going to be talking about is the concepts of the art of timing the trade. The first 75 minutes is going to be on quality volume, how to identify it, cause and effect, what is that all about, and then the measured moves in the marketplace. The second part of the workshop is going to be on swing points, where the market talks, walks, and squawks. The testing, how important testing is, and then we're going to talk about Tiger Gottlieb buys and sells. Then, when that's over, we're going to have a cocktail party on the rooftop. It's going to be a cash bar, but we're going to take care of all the food. So check it out on the front page of TFNN. Bottom line, it is free. It starts at 7:30 in the morning. The actual event will go to 11:45. The Tiger Luncheon, it's going to be a nice luncheon. It's going to go it's going to be a stand-up luncheon, because we're going to be on the rooftop overlooking the beautiful Tampa Bay. That's going to go from 12:30 till 2:30. So check it out on the front page of TFNN. Get your plane tickets. Come on down and growl and prowl with us. Let's go to Rick in Denver, Colorado. Hey, Rick, what's going on?
Hey, Tom. Back on the phone with you again, my friend.
That's a beautiful thing.
Hey, obviously we're looking at the IBB and LABD, and it looks like IBB is just within a point of a double top. So the question becomes, does it have enough volume to break through, or is it just going to get up there and fall back down?
Well, it failed. I mean, all it has to do today is close 1 penny worth less than it is at. So, so you're gonna love this, folks. Okay, this is what you have. The price projection. Well, the testing, as we were just talking about testing with the workshop, it's 294.36, and right now we're 294.26. You know, you close under that 294.36, and then we've already had a failure on the daily. That would give us a failure on the weekly, which of course is a bigger sign. You know, the volume characteristic, it's not even close. We've done 6.2 million versus 23.7 million. You know, so.
Okay. Are we talking on a weekly basis with those figures?
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that was one of the questions. I don't have access to daily volumes on my phone as far as comparing it. I believe it was Wednesday is when it hit its high, and I didn't know if there was enough volume today to pretty much match Wednesdays, or if it was considerably under that.
On the daily. So let's go back on the daily. No, it's not even close. It's
okay.
It's 662,000 today versus 1.7 million on the daily. And,
all right.
And on the weekly, it's even better. We want the weekly to fail. You know.
Okay, and it's failing, obviously.
It's failing, obviously. Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. That eases my mind quite a bit, Tom. Thank you.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one. Let's go to Asim in Dallas, Texas. Hey, Asim, what's going on?
Oh, not much. Just trading these dull markets today.
Yeah, I know. Hey, what can you do? You got to take with the singles when you can get them. That's all you can do.
That's right. Hey, question. I'm short in TNA, small caps.
Okay. So let's take a look at it. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I just wanted to know where should I put a stop on that?
So let's take a look. TNA, folks, is the direction 300% inverse correlation of the Russell 2000. So if we go over to the IWM for a second, we take a look at the IWM. You're at 138.97, and all of these equities. This is going to be wild how this shakes out today. So what I would do is this. In this particular case, if this thing closes where, okay, here's your number. This is going to be crazy coming into the close today. So when we were just talking to Rick, you can see that we're within, well, when we started talking, we were within a penny. When we got off, it was under by 20 cents, the test.
That's right.
You want to see this close 138.82 below it. And you're at 138.91 right now.
Okay.
And if you get that, you can stay in it. If you don't get that, I would close that position till Monday to Tuesday.
Okay.
You know, what's so crazy about testing, folks, and especially with high numbers like this, it's hard to believe that pennies make a difference, but they do. You know, if it closes over it, it can go higher. You know, the volumes, you got it on the volume. You know, we've done 112 million thus far versus 170. You just want to see that 10 cents lower, which is easy to do for sure coming into the close. You know.
Yeah.
But and so if we go over to the if we go over to the TNA, now we go to the TNA, and we take a look at the TNA. So you're at 109.26.
My price is 109.30. That's where I shorted it.
Yeah. So what I would do is I would stay right with that number, man. Meaning that if that IWM,
89, you said.
Yeah.
138.89.
Yeah, 138.82. And you're at 130, and you're at 138.90 right now. I think you're going to get it. I think that's good. I think coming into the close, you're going to basically get that.
Yeah, I know it's very unpopular these days to short anything. But I think if you don't take a chance, you could catch the top somehow. One of these days if you keep doing this.
What happens is this. This is what happens is that on a short position, as long as you can close out, and you do close out and don't take a bad beating or get
home with you, yeah.
The bottom line is that you'll do fine. That's what people don't understand if they only trade a bull side of the market. they just don't understand that. They think people stay short forever, and that is not how it works if you're trading. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Well, you can stay short forever if you have gas. I mean, I am short in that thing since the high 30s, and I still have it. That gas.
And you're at 1891. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. and I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the next winter. You know, just before the winter, they reverse split the thing, and when they announced to reverse split it, that's when I'm going to get out. And then I put on another short position in February.
Good for you, man. That's a beautiful thing.
It works out every year.
Gotta love it, man.
Yep. I like these 3 and 4, not 4s, you know, the leverage ones, because if you're short in those things, you can sit there and relax.
Yeah, here, why don't you just stay right there for a second, because I got a couple questions for you, all right?
Okay.
Cool, man. You stay right there. Seeming to me you're coming right back, folks.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to the Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Right now, Dow's down 33, Nasdaq's up 14, S&P's are flat. We're talking with Asim from Dallas, Texas, and we're talking about the leverage products that he likes the shot. Hey, Asim, let me ask you, the broker-dealer that your account is with, is what broker-dealer?
I'd like to tell you, but it will have to be a first call.
I see, okay. I was just curious, because I know people sometimes have problems shorting these, and I was just curious.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you cannot short them because they don't have. I call them shares, there's blocks. They don't have these blocks available for you to short.
Right, right. Now, are they charging you a...
Yeah, they're charging me $1.30. Let's say they're charging me $1.30 a day margin for that. $1.30 a day on 100 shares. So if you have 200, you'll be paying about $2.
That's a good deal, man. That's a good deal. That's you get a good deal there. I like it. I like it. And so what happens, folks, is that the leverage products, particularly the 2 or 3 time leverage product, and it almost doesn't matter what equity you'd be shorting, if you get any type of a choppy market, they're both going to basically lose value, and that's why I suspect you wait for them again to double up and split, because then you're coming from a much larger number. You know, we just lost him. Sorry about that, folks. I got him back. Yeah, hi, Seem. How you doing, man?
Hello?
Yes, I got you. You there, Seem?
Yeah.
So what I was just saying is that I can see why you want to do them for a larger number, too, because that's when the negative compounding works. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Like, for example, TVIX. TVIX, I've been short in it since it was $22.
Yes. You know, it's so funny. It's that someone just in the Tigers Den, that's what they said, that, oh, man, TVEX would be the one to go. Right.
You can do it over and over, you know, UVXY and, you know, all that stuff. But until that I'm using, if they don't get the blocks, then I'm not getting the blocks, you know?
No, I understand. And what happens, folks, just so you can actually... I had a few broker-dealers years ago, and one of them in particular, there's certain broker-dealers that specialize in making money on lending shares out.
The shares.
And you know, you can, the bottom line is that you can find them. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah. And also, what I was going to say is that, now I forgot. Yeah, and you can hold it as... See, I don't know what happens when they reverse split the thing. So I never took my chance for the reverse split. I don't wait until they reverse split.
Right.
What I do is I get rid of the position when they announce they're going to reverse split. And then I can put on position again when I feel like natural gas is going down in February.
No, I agree, because what I've done a few times, I've looked at, you know, statistically, it'd be great if someone wants to do this, but is that when they are reverse splitting, right? I've always wondered that, you know, are they getting very close to lows or highs at that point?
Right.
Because I've bought them many times when they do that, even in the gold market, and it's always worked out.
Yeah, and I've always noticed this too. Every time, like if they reverse split J-Dust,
yes,
you better be careful on the long side of the gold, because J-Dust is going to probably rock and roll right after they reverse split it.
No, yeah, listen,
they do it at the time where they know the market.
It's not the knowing the market. I think what it is, this is what ends up happening, because I know how they do it, and it's not, they don't try to time the market. What it is that because of they balance their portfolio every day with derivative positions, you just have to do it when they get that low. That's what it really comes down to. So, because the last time that I was up in Boston, I was just looking at how it gets done, and I says, oh, this is amazing. But see, it could make sense in the aspect that what has happened is that the trend has been one way for so long that the trend is going to change. You know, you don't. It may not change in a longer sense, folks, but it's going to change for a big bounce. You know, so.
Right, and also I want to give people a pointer. Even if your broker does not allow you to short these things, you can do this. If you really want to short something, like if the options are expiring on Friday,
yes,
you can put on you can sell a call on one of these leverage funds.
Sure.
And then they have to give you the short position.
Right. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But you have to have over $30,000 in your account. To
Right,
do that.
which most day traders definitely do. Yeah, that's a great man. That's a great tip. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
So what he's saying, folks, is that we sell a call on Friday afternoon. Guess what? You're gonna get called. Basically, you get that stock, and that's what you want. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, they will give it to you.
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it, man.
And thanks for creating this TFNN, man. I love listening to you guys. And I did listen to that guy's call the other day when that guy called you, that jackass who were critiquing you. And, you're not twisting anyone's arm to trade anything. These are your opinions. And you're a biggest fool if you're trading everything comes out of Tom's mouth. You're trading it. You don't have to trade it.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Simple as that.
I'm with you. Cooking, brother. Thank you so much.
All right, and I took you to Pakistan when I went to Pakistan. I took TFNN to Pakistan. I recorded a whole bunch of shows. I downloaded a whole bunch of shows and listened in the 15-hour flight.
That is so cool. Well, listen, you got to come into the Tigers Den, man. Come in, go. Seriously, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into it.
Okay, cool, man.
All right, man.
Thanks. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
You too.
Look at that, Gator. Where are you, Gator? Get back on that call, Gator. I just missed Gator out in the den. We'll get Gator back on. You hear me out there, Gator? Come on back on, because he's talking about the TNA and the TZA also. Okay, so we're coming into the close, and this S&P don't want to give it up, folks. Bottom line is that this cash S&P right now is at 2347. Yeah, Gator just got on the phone. He's calling his broker right now. Oh boy. Hey, you know what? So now that is pretty wild. Just the whole context of that conversation, and there's a lot of different ways to make money in the marketplace, folks, and there's a lot of different ways to lose money too. But bottom line is that we'll see how this whole thing does shake out. The NASDAQ composite looks like it's not only going to be at the highs, that might finish at an all-time closing high. So the closing high right now, it'll be an all-time closing high if we close right here. All-time closing high right now is 58.19, right? Yeah, 58.19. And we're at 58.29 right now. It's Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Check out the workshop I'm going to be doing. It's going to be a great workshop in person, folks. It's going to be at the Westin Tampa. It's going to be on March 18th. It's right on the front page. And what you are going to be getting also, if you do come to this workshop, is you're going to get a signed copy of The Art of Timing the Trade. This workshop is sponsored by Nadex. We're going to be right back.
Many of our new listeners have heard about the Tiger's Den, but wondered, what exactly is it? The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of your favorite TFNN shows, plus see all the charts as they happen live during those shows, and have access to all those charts. You can test drive the Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days. It will greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets. Details on the Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Tiger TV is an exciting way to experience TFNN programming. See high-definition video, giving you crystal clear charts, as well as seeing some of the faces of TFNN's highly acclaimed financial experts with crisp, full-fidelity sound. Catch Tom O'Brien, John Logan, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Think or Swim, David White, Andy Hecht, and Daryl Martin in crystal clear, high-definition audio and video. Tiger TV, exclusively at TFNN.com.
Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund is currently offering 4-year first mortgages on many of the fully renovated properties that it has purchased. The first mortgages are third-party appraised with a maximum loan-to-value ratio of 70%, providing a secured investment that pays a fixed return of 5% annually, which works out to a monthly income of more than $416 per $100,000 investment with your principal intact and secured. These 4-year first mortgages are perfect for anyone looking for a secured investment that provides monthly income much like a CD. For more information, email tigerfund@tfnn.com or click on the Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund banner along the right side of the tfnn.com homepage, or call our office directly at 877-518-9190. There's a limited supply, so act now. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find the Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. You know, it's going to be pretty cool watching shake out, folks, if we get a new tax bill, is going to be the fact of how write-downs work. So Fannie Mae just came across the tape and so Fannie Mae said a reduction in corporate income tax could lead to a significant loss and a draw on U.S. Treasury funds in order to avoid being placed in receivership. Fannie recognized $33.5 billion in deferred tax assets on its year-end balance sheet, compared with $37.2 billion at the year-end of 2015. If corporate tax rates are lowered, as proposed by the Trump administration, the value of these tax assets, primarily loss carryforwards, would sharply decline, and any write-down would lower profits. So I'll just run through this quickly for you so you can see how this works. So, and this also, folks, inside the banking structure would hit. So it's going to be interesting to see how this works. So picture, you get large companies. During the downdraft of 2007, going all the way up to 2009, 2010, the amount of money that they lost was extraordinary, right? Now, that loss, okay, bottom line, is written off at the same tax level that they have. So let's say that there's a 30% tax rate. Well, each and every year, they can write off another 30%. So everything that's coming in, no one's paying tax on, that's on their balance sheet, and that actually is an asset. And so what they're talking about, and this is where there's going to be so many fights in this tax debate, is that the large companies are not going to want to lose that. So it's going to be wild watching this thing shake out. Market-wise out here, you got the Dow. Looks like it's only down $30. I mean, that can come back there in about a second. Volume out here right now on the NYSE, we're at 600 million. And what happens on option expiration, folks, is that you're going to get much more than you normally get at closes. So we're 1.48 billion on the NYSE. I mean, the NASDAQ Composite, that'll probably do about 2.2 billion. If we go take a look at the NYSE, what you're dealing with 600 million. That'll probably go into about 900 million. The strength versus the weakness out here inside the Dow Industrials today, you have the strength is Boeing. That's up. That's given the Dow 12 points. Home Depot's given it 8. Big Mac's given it 6. Taken away from it, the big loser out here. It's surprising that the Dow's not down more. United Health is the culprit. That's putting 48 down points into it. IBM's putting 6. Disney's putting 5. ExxonMobil is putting 4. If we do go over to the XLE, what you're going to see, these large integrated oils are weak. The XLE right now is down to 44 cents. You're at 71.93. You came down with volume yesterday. Volume's not that heavy today. Your swing point, however, that you're going into as a high volume swing low. That's $70.65. The top of that is 72.08. I suspect that's going to grind into that next week. If we put this into a weekly, you're going to see that what the weekly did is it got over the highs of last week, gave it up with lighter volume. That's saying it wants to get into the lows. We go to the XLF, and we take a look at the financials out here. Financials are going to lay out at their highs. Bottom line is that the financials right now, we are at 24.46, and it's over the highs. Yeah, it's light volume, but that baby is over the highs. The GLD, so if we go back into the gold market for a second, it says one of the taggers is saying gold had a calm Friday, and there's no doubt about that. I like how this GLD is trading. This is what you have. So your last swing high in the GLD was on the 8th of February. 8th of February did 9.6 million shares. 118.59. We're laying right underneath it. And that's what it takes in order to bust through that baby. On the weekly, what you have, same type of setup. You have a high volume at 118.59, so it's going to get tested. This week, we went from 116 to 118, and it won't back down. And it is into the bar from the downdraft of the week of the 11th of November. And that's crucial to get your head wrapped around. It's been eaten into that bar. If we go to the silver market, we take a look at the SLV. You're going to see the exact same type of setup. Inside the SLV, what you have is that the bar that you've been eating into was from the same week, November 11th. That had the high was 1787, the low was 1631. We are at $17.07. So you can see you're already, let's say, you're already 75 cents into that bar. That's saying it wants to go after it. If we go take a look at Duke Energy for one of the targets out here, you get Duke Energy that had paid a dividend on Wednesday, got to lower price yesterday. It's pushing with volume. So bottom line, Duke Energy, I suspect, wants to run up to this 80.49 area. That's on your daily. We put this on a weekly. Same type of setup. This is actually an ABC up. Look at this. 78.34. Yeah, this is an ABC up. So your A point is 72.34. Your B is 78. Yeah, it's $6. So you got 82. Well, that's interesting. It's the same price per day. About 82.50. It's an ABC up. You've broken the B point. You're doing it with 20 million shares. Versus, if I take even the bigger, versus 14.5. So bottom line is that it does want higher price. Now, that being said, this is what's pretty cool when you take a look at a Duke Energy. That is also saying that the bonds will continue higher because a utility play like that, folks, utilities go higher when bond prices go higher, meaning lower interest rates. The 10-year out here is still trading, under this 2.5. We're at 2.422. When we take a look at this from the last 3 months, the low is 2.2 in the 10-year. The high is 2.5. We take a look at this in the last year, and you're going to see this is pretty amazing. The low was 1.3, and the high was 2.5. If we take a look at the Fed Fund futures rate and have the aspect of when traders think that the next rate cycle is going to be, or next rate increase, right now they're banking on May 3rd. March 15th is the next meeting. That's 34% probability. May 3rd is 55%. And bottom line is that, we'll see where that whole thing does shake out. As you come over to our website at TFNN, folks, and over the weekend, come on down to Tampa. We're going to have a great workshop. It's right on the front page of TFNN. It's going to be March 18th. It's going to start at 7:30 in the morning, go to 11:45. It's going to be 2 separate hour and 15-minute workshops I'm going to be doing. And we're going to have a continental breakfast. Then we're going to have a luncheon on the rooftop, and it's going to be a cash bar. But bottom line, a lot of growling and prowling, and we look forward to a great workshop. Of course, we have a lot of traders out there. And just as all these traders call in, you're going to learn a lot from not only myself out here, but you're going to learn a lot from the other traders that show up at the workshop. Just talking. That's the real bottom line. And, we'll all celebrate March 17th, right? Be a beautiful thing. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. Dow Industrials right now. Where is she? Dow is down 27. Nasdaq's up 15. S&Ps are up 0.5 point. We're going to be right back, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 23. You get the Nasdaq up 18. S&P's the flat. Gold says holding there. That's down 440. You get King Dollar up 495 ticks. So let's go over to the dollar first. So DXH7. Dollars laying out here. We did 26,000 contracts. That's versus the downdraft yesterday. I believe we did about 41,000. Yeah, we did. And we're going into 61,000. So good old King Dollar still wants lower price. If we go over and we take a look at the yen, folks, because if you do trade the metals, the yen's really important to keep your eye on. So the yen was down 30 ticks last night, 112.93. That looks like it's making its way into the lowest swing point here of 111.63. And if we do go to the Nikkei, which is cool about when you're looking at the yen, folks, is that what you can also do is that the Nikkei itself, okay, as the yen gets stronger, meaning that it goes down in price, the Nikkei can't stand it. So which is pretty cool. And what we did have last night, the Nikkei went down with some volume. We did 1.4 billion shares. It was only down $112, and you're talking about a 19,000 indice. But bottom line, you come down with expansion of volume. That's saying the Nikkei wants to go after the 18,970 to 18,805. And when you do that correlation together, it says, okay, so here's the volume on the Nikkei, gets sold down, wants to go down to the lower end of the range it's in. Then what happens is that you're looking at two different instruments, and then I'm going to bring you right back to the gold market because the correlation is very direct, meaning that if the yen gets stronger, gold goes higher, and the correlation right from the November 4th time frame is pretty amazing. The yen was trading at $102.55 on November 3rd. It went straight up to 118.66. Went sideways for approximately, 3 weeks, and then straight down. We did a little counter trend bounce as the dollar had done. Now the thing is heading lower again. And there's not much because we went up so fast in the currency, there's not much to hold it at the level of 111. So I expect what you're going to see, the yen's going to make its way all the way back to this 104 area. And if that's what you get, you're going to get some heavy strength inside these gold and silvers. What we did do this week is that if you go take a look at Barrick Gold's ABC structure on the way up, nice setup. Bottom line, has strength, has it all of the above. That's going after its highs from July. Gold Corp, same setup after its highs from July. ABC structure on the way up. This is last July, and that says quite a bit about the market in general. And today, guess what? Good old Great Panther silver hit the highs. Okay, so this is the fifth stock now that's not only going after them, but Great Panther actually hit it. It hit it right on the nose today, 225. Bottom line, we started off in December. That baby was down at 114 and just about doubled up in price. Now, what you can expect, we're going to have to build some cars to get up and over that level, but you got to remember with the Great Panther, is that that does have a high volume high laying out at $5, which is really cool. The low of that high is $3.55. The high is $5. So I expect we're going to build some cars here. It'll get up and over this 225, and then we'll see what it does with that supply line. The supply line out here goes from that's in 2010, so it's pretty wild. So when you're looking at that sector, the more of those equities that get up into those levels, that's just bringing the probability much higher that that's where the metals are going. And so you got to ask this question: if that's the case, what the heck is wrong with the dollar? Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Thanks for being here, folks. Have a great weekend, safe weekend. Look forward to speaking right back here Tuesday morning. Check out the workshop right on the front page of TFNN, folks. Have a great one. Go get them, folks.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They've been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.